Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your June 2015 reading. Thank you for checking this out. I hope you had an awesome May. If you're watching this early, it's only like the middle of May right now, so just know that. And we're going into a Mercury retrograde, which I don't think is that big of a deal. I think it's a very stable retrograde, which I've already stated. But you have a very interesting month here. You have like a little bit of a little bit of everything coming in, all very positive. You do have the two of clubs, which is this is a very the clubs cards, which you do have a lot of clubs cards here. And clubs cards are very positive cards, but they're very mental cards, so they have a lot to do with the mind and what you're thinking about and things like that. Gemini can be kind of a mental card, though. I mean, a mental card, a mental sign, and they can be in their heads and things like that, and they can have that kind of like two different sides to them in a lot of ways. But this card usually represents like a small obstacle or something like that. I'm feeling it more in your past, and I'm feeling that it has more to do with the retrograde in particular. And I don't think it's even it is almost not even worth mentioning that I think it's going to be like a fleeting hesitation or something like that comes into your life, something that's like a little bump in the road, but it's something that you're just going to break right through. That's what this card represents. It represents an obstacle that really isn't there, that you just go right through it. Doesn't even exist. And next you have the Nine of Diamonds. Very, very positive card. This card specifically is for finance. It specifically means finance, and it also indicates, something new. Nine is a very new number. It means something new is coming in. So, and a lot of people have this. A lot of people have been getting new stuff coming in. But this is more particularly a new business idea, or a new job, a new position at your workplace, or something like that. If you don't have a job, it is literally a new job. The card can also loosely mean travel. It can also, mean that you're going to be traveling or something along those lines. But it's very, like I said, it's a very loose representation of the card. But I am picking it up for some people, so that's why I did say it. But again, a very, very positive financial card. So you really can't beat that. Next, we have the Five of Spades. You're actually pretty much everybody I've read for so far has received this card. I even switched decks because I was a little worried that even though I spread my cards and I pull at random and I shuffle as well, I was a little bit worried that for some reason the card might have been sticking. So this is from a new deck, and you got this card again. And what this card, the funny thing about this card is that this card can literally it represents Mercury retrograde in a lot of ways. I think that's why people are getting it a lot in the reading. And what it represents is that you will be looking back on a situation that happened in the past, and you'll be saying to yourself, you know, you'll be looking at it and you'll realize that the situation might have been negative at that time, whenever it happened to you, whatever the situation is. But you'll start to see the positive. You'll start to see, you know what, hey, if that didn't happen, I wouldn't have been able to do this, or I wouldn't have gotten here, or I wouldn't have been able to, start this business or something like that. It's kind of like one of those cards where looking back, you say, oh, okay, I see why I wasn't, why that didn't work out. While, maybe at the time it seemed like the end of the world. Now you're looking back saying, okay, I get it. It's now I see it's very positive. So that's what this card represents. It's a good, it's kind of a good card to have, looking back and finally realizing that that negative situation was actually a big time positive. And to round that out, you have the Ten of Hearts, which is a very positive. This is, this card usually represents good things coming, good changes after a period of great difficulty. So it's a very good card to have, and it's changes in everything: changes in love, changes in money, changes in it at work, changes in business. Changes everywhere, and it's very positive, very very positive. Changes, and it's a very very luck driven card. So it's like a lot of good luck coming to you, and a lot of good fortune coming to you, like I said, in love and in everything else, really. you know, love wise, I'm not. I see mostly work, finance, and things like that in your reading, to be honest. But with this card, it's such a powerful. It can be such a powerful love card that if you're single, it's definitely positive that you will meet somebody or you will start seeing somebody. And if you're already in a relationship, chances are that relationship will get a lot stronger, and there will be a lot more love in that relationship. So that's very positive. So next we have the Seven of Clubs, and this is another new card, and it's another card that represents new things. I think Gemini in particular will be seeing a lot of new stuff coming in. This is a financial success card, and it's also a business success card. So it's success at work. Like I said, like with this card, if you have a job, it could literally mean a promotion or a raise or something like that. If you have a business, it means business success and good things coming because of that business. The other interesting card that you have is the Ten of Clubs, which again is a new card. There's a lot of. You're definitely gonna have something new coming into your life this month. You probably multiple things. You have one, two, three, four cards that literally their literal meanings to people who read playing cards would say, this is something new, some new stuff coming in a lot of ways. But the Ten of Clubs is also good luck. You have a lot of luck as well. It's like a lot of lucky energy coming in. It's a lot of success as well. Success in pretty much everything, which, again, with the Ten of Hearts, which is luck with everything, now you have success with pretty much everything. So it's going to be a very, very successful month. And the other interesting thing about this card is it can also represent some travel. It can also represent traveling, which you got the Nine of Diamonds, which can also loosely mean travel. So you have travel. So a lot of you might be taking some trips, some travel, maybe vacation, things like that, and you're gonna have a lot of fun because you have a lot of positive cards surrounding it. The other thing that this can represent is somebody new. So again, with the 10 being hearts, chances are there is a lot of love and things like that coming into your life. And then finally, as if there's not enough here to kind of throw at you, this can also represent becoming a new person. You literally birthing into somebody new and not changing your personality or anything, but you just kind of having a new outlook on life and very positive one, very positive. And you looking at, again, past circumstances, which is interesting because of the retrograde, and you realizing why all those things happened. So Gemini, you're gonna have a great June. I'm sure of it. A lot of newness. That's all I can say. To sum it up, I think you are gonna see a lot of just new things, circumstances, money, people entering into your life, which is very exciting. So have a great June.